Pyrogenium, also known as artificial sepsin, it is generally indicated in septic states with intense restlessness. In heart failure, especially in zymotic and septic fevers, the discharge is very offensive. There is great pain and violent burning in abscesses. In cases of chronic malaria, diphtheria, ptomaine poisoning, dissecting wounds, after effects of miscarriage, severe gas poisoning, and typhoid, it is also known as homeopathic antiseptic and also used in chronic complaints that date back to septic conditions. The mind is full of anxiety and insane notions. The patient is loquacious, thinks he is very wealthy, restless, feels crowded with arms and legs, and cannot tell whether dreaming while awake or asleep. In head, there is painless throbbing, fan-like motion of Allen asci like lycopodium and phosphorus, and bursting headache with restlessness. The tongue is red, dry, clean, cracked, and smooth, as if varnished. Throat is dry, articulation is difficult, there is nausea and vomiting, taste is fetid, and breath is horrible. Coming to the stomach, there is coffee ground vomiting, vomits water when it becomes warm in stomach. In abdomen, there is intolerable tenesmus, especially in bladder and rectum. There is bloated, sore, cutting pain. Diarrhea is very offensive, brown, black, painless, involuntary, constipation with complete inertia like opium, and obstinate form of impaction. The stool is large, black, carrion-like or small black balls. Coming to the female symptoms, in puerperal peritonitis or septic infections, in septicemia following abortion, menses are very offensive and there is fever at each menstrual period. It is generally used in post-operative cases with overwhelming sepsis. In heart, there is tired feeling with palpitations, sensation as if heart is full, can always hear her heartbeat, pulse is abnormally rapid and out of proportion to the temperature, and there is distinct consciousness of the heart. Coming to the extremities, there is throbbing, numbness, aching in all limbs and bones, and bed feels too hard like arnica. There is great debility in morning, soreness is ameliorated by motion like rustox, and there is rapid decubitus of septic origin. The patient always seems to be in semi-sleep and dreams all night. In fever, there is coldness with chilliness, septic fevers, chills begin in back, temperature rises rapidly, there is great heat with profuse hot sweat, and sweating doesn't cause a fall in temperature. A small cut or injury becomes very swollen and inflamed, discolored and dry. The symptoms are ameliorated from motion. Compare this drug with echinacea, carboveg, arsenic, lachesis, rustox and baptisia, complementary to bryonia.